So a couple of artists were asked the question, who is the greatest rapper of all time? And we got to hear from Joyner Lucas, among others.
Who do you think is the greatest rapper of all time?
The greatest rapper of all time?
Okay, I'll say 4. Nicki Minaj.
Biggie.
Undoubtedly, Eminem.
My man.
I'm gonna give it to Eminem right now.
That's what's up.
You have to say Jay-Z. Of course Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Okay, he's a great.
I'm gonna go with Tupac.
Exquisite taste.
The greatest rapper of all time is Tupac Shakur.
Tupac has a different impact in the world. Until this day. You go to Asia, you drop a Tupac record in the club, everyone's gonna sing along.
Bared witness.
Right now it's Jay-Z, but I think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest rappers to ever do it.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
No second thought.
No, he has the best metaphors of all time. Like, it's like he doesn't even think about it. It just flows effortlessly.
Now, why y'all keep trying to get me in trouble, man?
I trust your opinion.
Right, well, you know what? I'm a huge Andre 3000 fan. His storytelling is like phenomenal, and that's my favorite.
Andre 3000.
Man, that's so hard to say, bro. There's so many goats.
You've been around a lot, so that's why I need your opinion.
Me when I rap.
Now, Joyner's been quite consistent when it comes to Eminem, and even as far back as 2018, during an interview with Zane Lowe, he revealed, Eminem has been someone that I've always considered the greatest ever to ever do it, in every aspect. The storytelling abilities, lyrical ability, honesty. You can hear it in my music that I'm heavily influenced by that. To have the opportunity, let alone be on a record with him, but also pretty much lead the record, and then lead the video and be in the video. A lot of people who record and made records with Eminem never got a video. And even for Eminem's 51st birthday, Joyner Lucas dropped a whole essay that included this excerpt. He was the one rapper that I needed approval from. Maybe it's because musically he birthed my style. And from age 13, this dude was like a god to me. The way he was able to put words together and express himself. The way he was vulnerable and spill his heart out with his pen and made you feel something. So it is no surprises from Joyner that he's got Eminem as the GOAT. And if you were with us a few weeks ago, you remember that it was quite ironic when Skepta mistook influence for biting, when he attempted to push the narrative that Joyner Lucas sounds like an Eminem clone, and something must be in the water, as these days people mistake influence for biting when it comes to certain rappers. And just days ago we covered the story of when Master Ace had to shut down the narrative that Eminem stole his style.
I hear people say that stuff, and I've seen that post, and I don't repost stuff like that because I feel like it is disrespectful.
My man.
And on Joyner Lucas, it is mutual respect between him and Eminem, as M never forgets to mention his name when it comes to his list of the newer rappers killing it.
Who you fuck with? Out of like some of the newer dudes, like I always Joyner Lucas, Kendrick, and Cole come to mind.
And moving on, before we get to what looks to be collateral damage from the fallout between Royce the 5'9" and Lupe Fiasco, we got Young Thug drop lengthy apology poems to some of the rappers he gossiped about in jail that we found out about, all thanks to ATL's Riddler, who was dropping the leaks on a daily basis to ruin Young Thug's reputation and relationships. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, as soon as I saw this dissertation-length apology written in that font, I dropped my phone and spoke to myself in my second language. But jokes aside, Young Thug was reportedly issuing apologies to Mariah the Scientist, Drake, Lil Baby, Future, 21 Savage, Gucci Mane, and his family. And for starters, Drake reportedly liked the apology on IG. However, we've got some who've reacted with. He also liked J. Cole's apology song, but still don't F with him, laughing emoji. Probably was an accident, to be honest. And this has left some fans with a head scratcher. How do you know this? Certainly a valid question, to be honest. And moving on, back to late 2024, Funk Flex took to X to reveal something. Drake is 100% right, and this was related to payola on radio, you know, pay for play. And he dropped a list of the rates they charged for said pay for play. And according to Flex's post back then, this is why independent artists don't rise to the top. Now fast forward to September 2025, and now we're getting reports of an incoming Radio RICO. Check this out from the Rory and Mal podcast, for instance.
The RICO, from my understanding, is labels not only just doing payola, which for those people that don't know, payola is when companies or people will pay DJs or radio executives, give them money so that someone can play a record. Now, payola has been around since the inception of radio. That's why it's illegal, because they had to monitor it. We've known that's been going on. The bigger part of this Radio RICO shit is the money laundering portion of it, which is an extreme version of what payola would be. Funneling a bunch of money into radio so a record can continue to play, yes, payola. But then when the radio station is setting setting the price higher than anyone else to funnel it back to the label. Now you are, by definition, laundering money. You're putting money out, it's getting clean, no taxes there, and then it's coming back to you as a profit.
Yeah.
That is money laundering.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this isn't just little like, yo, a DJ, some guy from East New York was hanging outside the Hot 97 office with a brown paper bag and was like, yo, my man's rap, here's 20K.
No, this is not
it's not Hove, Dame, and your brother giving Flex champagne baskets or everyone at the radio station.
Right.
It's not labels paying for DJ crews to go to the Caribbean. This is legitimately a RICO money laundering situation between the 3 major labels and the biggest radio conglomerate in the world, plus any other radio station across the country.
Right. Do you understand the red button a little more now?
Oh, Drake's lawsuit certainly added to this.
Okay.
Significantly. From my understanding, it was in play already. But with the lawsuit and people having to now show and reveal things because of the lawsuit, it certainly didn't help the labels or IR.
So what does this mean, though, for music moving forward? What does this mean for artists? What does this mean?
They'll find a fall guy and everything will be business as usual and they'll find a new way to do it. It's like any other business. I'm not even mad at the labels or radio. This goes on in any genre business.
And certain fan bases have been pulling up, quote, receipts, like this one, for instance, from Peter Rosenberg about Kendrick Lamar's GNX radio play.
Radio station.
Right.
It picked Kendrick up. Kendrick had the amount of GNX we played surprised even me.
Yeah.
I was like, we are really playing every song off of GNX.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of crazy. It's early. That song is really aggressive.
Yeah, that's aggressive, yeah.
We were talking with
And of course, this quickly turned into a battleground for debate. And in response to the speculations about how Funk Flex is rumored to be working with the feds on this, quote, Radio RICO case, some Nicki Minaj fans have pulled up some more receipts.
One of my fans pulled something up and it says, wait a minute, this artist's song came out and it's not on Spotify, top Spotify, it's not on top Apple, it's not on top iTunes, it's not on top Amazon, but their radio play is 5 times what Nicki is getting. Why? And then 2-3 weeks from now, they'll tell y'all, look, this song is better than the songs Nicki dropped because see, it's so high on Billboard. So you're telling me that if an artist drops a song and clearly the people are playing it and it's top 10 on Apple for 2 weeks and it's top on Spotify and it's top, the radio can decide if they want to play that song or not. And then it makes that artist looks like, oh yeah, people ain't feeling your stuff. What does this all mean? People need to think about it. Because my fans have been talking about this saying, Nicki don't care about being on the radio. Why would an artist not want to be on radio? Use your brains. Use your brain.
And it is crazy because I remember how radio was the sole reason that Eminem's Houdini did not go #1 in the United States. And radio play only began to pick up in the later days after Houdini's first explosive week had passed. Now Houdini was the global #1 on Billboard Global 200, both including and excluding the United States. But on the Hot 100, the local charts in the United States, limited radio play made its debut at #2. And now we are hearing of pay for play and a Radio RICO on the way.
It's you! It's you!
Yeah. Well, yes, kind of.
How could you, man?
Interesting. And even some Nicki Minaj fans came for Charlemagne, and it started with this post. Charlemagne last Thursday, none of them have more records than GloRilla, none of them have better music than GloRilla. Charlemagne, this Thursday, I never put GloRilla over Nicki Minaj.
None of them have more records than GloRilla.
No.
None of them.
And
I mean that
miss.
respectfully. None of them put out better music than GloRilla.
You talking about
ask
Nicki
me,
Minaj too?
All of them.
Everybody.
My personal
that's
opinion.
Okay.
Okay? This is my personal opinion.
Glo don't
Charlemagne
miss.
the God. Okay?
She
Glo
don't
ain't
miss.
missing no.
Over Nicki Minaj, GloRilla over Nicki Minaj.
I said what I said.
I heard you and I thought it was the list. I couldn't hear well. I just was confused. This Billboard posted this announcement. People are still having a conversation about how crazy they think you are for putting Glo over Nicki Minaj.
I didn't
saw
put
that on
her
a time.
over. Y'all
Yes,
gotta
you
stop.
did.
No, I didn't. Stop saying that. What I said was it would be competitive. I never put her over. I never said
That's
she
not-
would even win.
that's
I
not the
said it would be
conversation I heard.
competitive.
That is not the conversation I
Because
heard.
y'all got Twitter ears. Y'all got Twitter ears and Twitter brains.
That's acceptable, but
And after his co-host ran to his aid to blame his age, Unc Old, the memory doing its own thing, laughing emoji, some believe something else is at play following the latest reports of an incoming Radio RICO. Ain't his memory, Nicki just got these radio hosts shook. because as far as I know, she's been posting cryptic posts about her willingness to snitch. And moving on, it turns out that the fallout between Royce and Lupe Fiasco that led to diss tracks may have also destroyed the possibilities of new projects that could have been, and we got to hear from RJ Payne about how this drama ruined the chances of a project with Royce the 5'9". Check it out from Panda Chop News.
Yo, weren't you gonna do an album with Royce? What happened with that, man?
Yo, shout out to Royce. I'll say this is my fault. Years ago, when I made the tweet about me and Ransom at that time rapping better than everybody, that got Royce to jump in. That led to him and Lupe and Mickey Fax and just the whole fallout. And make a long story short, if you notice, since that happened, you haven't seen Royce. You haven't really heard no music from Royce, anything like that. I don't know.
Unfortunate.
I don't know if it soured his love for the business or anything like that, but from the time of that whole debacle, everything changed. A lot of us fell out of contact. I think it's still love, but I think shit just got awkward with him and Lupe, and then the big diss record from Mickey Fax. I think it just made everybody's relationship a bit awkward. And I'm be honest, none of us have talked. We just haven't talked since then. I'm pretty sure it's no beef. It's just I don't know. For me, it's like I don't even know what to say at this point because shit has been so weird. Like imagine knowing that you put out a tweet just talking about how you feel about your talent, and that shit ends up having two legends fall out. No more podcasts, no more friendship, all because of you tweeted something.
And Royce has been, quote, semi-retired since then, while fans wait for solo projects and collab projects like Bad Meets Evil 2 and Prime 3, and you can still easily find posts venting about Royce on social media, like this one from Reddit from a few weeks ago. Royce's disappearance really has been annoying. The Book of Ryan and The Allegory were both great albums, but it felt like a new beginning for him, and I couldn't wait to hear more. I see him liking and commenting on a lot of posts on Insta, because I have a second account dedicated only to following rap artists and hip-hop news. This man must be a doom scroller like me, lol. Bar structure-wise, I feel like Royce is one of the most skilled, fresh, and unique to do it. There's something about the way he puts words together with his delivery that I can't quite find anywhere else. Really wish he was more active, and if he does get active, I already know it's not gonna be a good rollout, judging by past releases. He needs to put better effort into album art, music videos, interviews, everything. Can't help but feel like his team, or him for that matter, has let him down. And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.